Hi, Nurse Bay friends, and welcome back to the Nurse Bay Prophetic Voice. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a return watcher, welcome back. And today, this message is going to be that you've entered into your grace period, right? I pray that the Lord covers you like a blanket in His grace in this season, right? And I have some points that I want to make, and then we'll get into scripture, and then we're going to head out. It's going to be kind of a short word. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Maybe it'll be a short word. I don't know. Right. Okay. So the first thing is grace qualifies the unqualified, right? So I'm hearing, I don't know if someone's trying to maybe apply for a new car or apply for a new house. And usually, they want a credit score of 620, but maybe you've been on your job for 2 or 3 years, and the Lord is saying that He's going to cover you with His grace, right? And God's grace and His favor doesn't always make sense to everybody, right? Maybe they require that you be on your job for a couple of years, but then you have money in your bank account that kind of you've been saving, or you have money in a stock market that you have been saving, and you can show them that, and you're going to be covered by God's grace, right? Maybe you've been on your job for 6 months, not the whole year, and you're still going to get the place, or you're still going to get the car, or whatever it is. Maybe they want you to make 3 times the amount, and you're nowhere near 3 times the amount. And then the Lord is just saying, you're in your grace period, right? You're going to be covered with His grace, right? Maybe if this is pertaining to dating, right? And you think that you've seen your person typically date this type of person, and you're not that type of person, right? And the Lord is saying you're going to be covered with my grace, right? You guys are entering into a grace period, right? And so, like I said, it's going to be unfamiliar to other people. So maybe you got qualified for something, and people know that you might not have the best credit, or you made mistakes in the past, or they feel like you don't have enough money, or you're not the person for the job, but you're qualified, right? You're going in grace, right? Maybe you just all jacked up, and the Lord about to use you in a major way, right? And that's just how grace works, right? People don't always understand it. Maybe, I don't know if, what was I going to say? That's it for the first point, right? Oh, no. It's pertaining to relationships. I'm glad I said that, right? So maybe you've been praying for a guy to be 6 feet tall and dark skin or whatever, but God's grace is saying, my son, he 5'11", you gonna like him, he cute, but he's coming with the bank account, he's coming with the love, like, you covered by the grace. He's covered by the grace, y'all. Y'all in y'all grace period, okay? The second thing is going to be grace activates faith, right? So I don't know if maybe I know the Lord is calling a lot of people out of work, right? He's closing the doors. He's closing it and locking it. And He's calling you into maybe a whole different thing, right? So it could be entrepreneurship. It could be He's directing your path to go maybe to a managerial position somewhere else, or within the same company, or maybe a different company. Maybe this is going to be in regards to relocation, all these different things. Just know that you're going to be covered by His grace in this season. Whatever it is that He is directing you to do, you have the Lord's full backing with His grace, okay? The next thing is going to be bills, right? So someone is worrying about how they're going to pay their bills right now, right? Maybe the Lord has closed the door to the job, and the bills are billing. To say the least, right? And not to laugh, because I know how life can get, right? And the bills are billing, right? And the Lord is saying that you're just going to have a peace. Maybe you don't have $0 in your bank account, right? And then all of a sudden, just in the nick of time, He drops the money in your bank account. Somebody calls you with a job. Somebody calls you with a job with a bonus, or you get a break, or you get a loan, or you get an unexpected check, right? You're covered in His grace. You're in His grace period, okay? The next thing is going to be like I said, with the closed doors, whatever He's closing the door to and redirecting you. Maybe he's redirecting you down an unfamiliar path. Whatever it is that the Lord is, maybe he's directing you into ministry. I know the Lord is calling a lot of people into ministry. Whatever that thing is, right? You're covered with his grace. The grace gonna go before you, okay? Number 3 is going to be grace operates outside of the rules, right? So I hear a lot of things, like maybe you're going for a house, right? And you can't, you think, because you're in a box, you think that you're in a box, right? But the box is really a cardboard box. Okay. Maybe this particular place don't typically take people with a bankruptcy on their record, or that particular car place don't take people with past repossessions, or they don't take you with a past eviction on your life. On your credit. And the Lord is saying you're going through with grace. You're in a grace period. Don't even worry about that. If he's leading you to do an application, I'm telling you right now, do the application. Maybe you do the application and you're going to be in. Okay. For a lot of people though, you'll do the application, you'll go right in because you're covered with his grace, right? Where other people won't qualify, you are qualified. He qualifies the unqualified, right? So you're going to be going in grace, right? So he's wanting you to be able to go full force with this application or whatever it is that you're trying to apply or do, whether it's business or whether it's personal, whatever it is, go forth in grace, right? Maybe you just need a couple of points, and then the Lord is going to direct you to get a couple of points on your credit. Maybe you just need to say put a couple of checks in your bank account and let them sit, or let a portion of your checking account have money in it, or let a portion of your savings account have money. And another key to like buying a house, you guys, if you have a savings account, and if you have like an account, like if you have like money in the stock market, show them, because those are good points that's going to work for you with getting a house, right? They look at that as they give you extra points for that, as if you have money for a rainy day sort of thing, right? The next thing is going to be grace activates the favor. Why? Because you ask God for his grace. It comes with the favor, right? And so, your grace prescription, right? And I'm going to try to get 7 minutes already. Okay. I'm going to try to get out, right? So, there is power in his grace, right? We know that, we were saved by grace, right? So there's deliverance through grace, right? Free from bondage, financial freedom, free from sin. We're delivered through grace, right? So you're covered by the grace. You're in the grace period of the Lord, right? These bill collectors, you just have a peace about it if this message is for you. I know this message is going to be for some, right? And when that peace come upon you, you just already know that something is about to happen, and it's because it is, right? So Ephesians 2, chapter 2, verse 8 through 9, it says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves, it is a gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast," right? So you can't even take the credit for yourself, right? It is already done. It's his grace, right? We're covered by his grace. It comes with the mercy. It comes with the mercy. It comes with the favor. It's outside of the rules, right? It's outside of time, right? Because we know God is outside of time. It activates your faith, and it qualifies the unqualified, y'all. So go ahead, go through with faith. This is your message. This is your sign to go ahead and go through in faith, okay? To activate the application, to go to the next step, whatever it is, right? And continue to pray to the Lord for wisdom, direction, instructions, and all of that too, right? Stay in prayer, stay close to God, and everything is going to turn around. You in a grace period, baby. You covered by his grace. We in a grace period, okay? The bill's in the grace period, okay? The job is in the grace period. We covered by grace, right? He closed those doors. He's getting ready to open some more doors because we covered by the grace, right? So enjoy your grace period, right? Don't let the devil steal your peace and have you worried about all these moving pieces, about the bills, about the job, about the kids, about the whatever. We covered by his grace. So I hope y'all like messages like this. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting a little silly because I'm sleepy. But like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Make sure you come back. I got a bunch of words for you guys. He continues to download, and I'm going to continue to deliver and be obedient. So if you like messages like this, make sure you come back. Peace.